What's going on, guys? Today I have the Antec 1 gaming case for you guys to see. So this is part of Antec's gaming series. It's on the budget side, so it's somewhere around the same price point as the Antec 300. So they actually come, I think, where I usually shop and buy my computer parts, they actually come in at exactly the same price. So for the same price, I'd get this one over the Antec 300 simply because it's newer. You got USB 3.0 included. The interior is all black, painted black, unlike the Antec 300, which has that ugly unpainted metal finish. So let me just slide the case out for you guys. The foam used in this case for the packaging, it's actually very nice. It's nice and soft, so you don't get any of the hard stuff. So hopefully this should help make sure it's undamaged when you receive it, especially if you're shipping it over from somewhere and not picking it up in store. So it's a good budget case for any gamers or any builders. It's got a nice sleek look, so it's not over the board like some of the other Antec cases. So it's a pretty nice finish. It's a matte black finish. Nothing too glossy. It doesn't attract any fingerprints, so you wouldn't have to wipe it often. And as you can see on the side panels, they actually come out a bit, so that's good for your cable management, especially on the back when you want to route the cables behind the motherboard tray. And it gives you a bit extra room to mount the side fan on the side panel as well, after you've installed graphics cards. So that's a nice little design feature that Antec have introduced. And I actually had a little bit of trouble opening the side panel. First I thought I took off the two screws out the back, but it seemed like it was stuck, so actually I went off camera for a bit to figure it out. I'll be back. Alright, so it turns out it was just I just had to push it a little bit harder. It's a bit harder than I've ever had to push for a case. Maybe because the dimensions weren't exactly aligned, and I guess that's kind of acceptable for a very cheap case. So I finally got it open. Don't know what that yellow sheet was. It was nothing important. So you can see some pre-drilled, pre-cut out cable management cutouts. And so right here you have this cable was a USB 3 to USB 2 adapter. So in case your motherboard didn't have a USB 3.0 connector, you can just simply attach the front USB 3 connectors to a USB 2 point. Alright, so what we have here, we got toolless connectors for the hard drive bay as well as the optical drives, and you can see here the front connector wires. So let me just take off the back panel for you guys so you can see the cable management cutouts. Alright, so you can actually see a very big CPU backplate cutout, so no doubt you can fit any type of heatsink, any type of water cooling kit you want. So at the front, you got two USB 3.0 inputs, a microphone, headphone jack, on button, as well as a reset button. And hard drive bay, you can see kind of a honeycomb finish. So included fans, you got one at the back, 120mm, one at the top, both exhaust, and then you have three more optional holes for one at the bottom towards the power supply, one on the side panel, and one at the front for an intake. So thanks for checking out my unboxing. Hope you enjoy. Thanks.